Okay, let's have a couple more and then we're going to get on. Okay, so...
Joy.
I want to know what's in your pocket, Simon.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking...
Did anybody have any questions about any particular snacks and what they are?
I've got some fucking Jaffa cakes in my trouser pocket! During these next kind of 4 episodes of the second series, you can get to share these out. But these were kindly provided by a friend of the who was. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, catch. You have to keep passing them back though.
These are essentially it's a sponge base with a bit of orange jello and then some chocolate on top. That's what a Jaffa cake is. How many calories each? Like 1 or some shit like that?
David Beckham eats them.
McVitie's scent. Here we go.
Here. Does anybody have any really pressing questions on those last 3 episodes before we move on? This man.
Why was Yub Nub not actually used in episode 5?
Yub Nub? What do you mean? The Ewok thing?
It was, but we had to sing it. We couldn't use the actual... In the first series, we couldn't use the original music. Obviously, you'll see in the second season, we do actually use some of John Williams' score from The Empire Strikes Back, but in that first series, we couldn't use the Ewok celebration, and so Edgar, me and Nick sang it.
We sang on those Ewok. Sing it now, Simon.
Yup, nub. Yup, nub. During the song, we even did, if you listen to it, the sound of one of them like swinging past going, I remember I used to have arguments at school with kids about the words of that song. They weren't in fucking English, they were in Ewokese. They were going, no, it's yum nubby yubbuppy chub. No, it's yum nubby chub. Big fights would break out over Ewokese, you know? No wonder there isn't world peace. We can't even decide over the fucking language of space bears. Religion. Oh, come on, that's all it.
I'm going to take 2 quick ones here. This man, make it quick.
Yeah, the 3 good Star Wars movies, was that prescient on your part?
Oh, you know what happened is whilst we were editing, this was shot, the first series was shot before Phantom Menace came out. And then, whilst we were editing, Phantom Menace came out. And there's Simon can tell his story in a second. I remember, like, my brother, me and my brother are big, Star Wars fans. My brother's a huge Star Wars nut. And I remember the day vividly, the moment where I'd read the Variety review, which was not good. And I said to my brother, oh, I hear Phantom Menace is no good. And he reacted as if I'd said that our mother was a whore. No! He would not accept it. He would not accept it. Tell your story about it.
Well, I paid Edgar's mum for sex.
How was she?
It was good. I went to New York to see the film. Is that the story?
Yeah.
I went to New York and paid £2,000, $4,000 to go and see the Phantom Menace. And sort of watched it, and then came out in the cinema like, fuck is that? And then I went to see it the next day again in the morning just to check, and yeah, that's bad. And then I went to see The Matrix straight afterwards, and kind of, that was good. But I remember Pete calling me, Pete Serafinowicz, who's Dwayne, is obviously Darth Maul, and he does his voice, and I just remember Pete on the phone just going, Simon, it's just not very good. And it was something we all had to come to terms with, but I think every single Star Wars fan heard that from other people and just, no, and then saw it and went, yes.
Simon, whilst I was in the edit suite, to answer your question, that's why we put that graphic on. That was never in the script. We put that graphic on, having heard, I think maybe I'd seen Phantom Menace whilst I was editing Space, so we put that kind of graphic saying 3 good Star Wars films later. But I remember Simon sent a fax, this shows how long ago it was, sent a fax to the office saying, I have just seen Phantom Menace. I am now standing on the top of the Empire State Building. And then in part of it, this is funny because it comes up in an episode in a second, it said, saying about what he thought about the film, and he said, Jar Jar Binks makes the Ewoks look like Ice Cube in Boys in the Hood. Now, as you'll see in an episode, we came up with like another punchline, so you'll see the...
That was the fucking shaft was Edgar's line.
So that's the joke coming up in this episode. Well, that seems like, that was quite... I said I'd answer that lady's question. Was that a good one?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
I was just wondering if Simon could do his awesome little breakdance moves. That
It's been a long time since me and my crew were fucking popping and locking down. Yeah, motherfucker, let me try it.
Splits.
Don't let him upset.
Do it again. I'm not performing monkey. Maybe I'll do this next week. Maybe we should watch another 4 episodes of the second series of Space.